What is up, everybody? What is up? Valhalla Sports Talk on the air. Vikings versus Lions, week 9, I believe, NFL action. And we're here, y'all. We are here. I don't want to say hungover alcoholically, but a hangover emotionally from the Dodgers World Series victory last night. And so I'm not completely prepped for this bad boy, but I want to see McCarthy play. I'm currently jumping in here to load up the NFL emojis, so we might have to get a refresh from everybody. So let me go in here and change these. At least get a few in here, right? I hope I got what I need on this computer. But man, y'all, I really don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, y'all. I'm emotionally drained. See if we got it what we need here. I don't know if I have what I need. I can't see the chat right now, y'all, because I'm in this deal here, but too big maybe? I don't know. Might not have it. I might not be able to do it on here. Let me do it on the other computer. Yeah, let me do it on this other computer here. So I'll bring the chat back up. TQ, we're in the house. Morning, Val. Morning, everybody. Be a fun game. Carmen Don Allen in the house. I did sleep, Maddie, but I don't know. I just feel like emotionally numb. You know what I mean? I'm just numb. I mean, I've been watching videos all morning, of course, just like most Dodger fans. Let me get in here and fix this real quick. It's too early. Champagne dreams at the estate. All right, here we go. In here, I'm going to load these emojis, y'all. And it's not like I wasn't up. I've been up for 3 hours. It's not like I just woke up. I just forgot. I just forgot to do it. I hope I have what I need here. Files, numbers, NFL. NFL streams. There we go. Yeah, I probably should have just forgoed the stream today, y'all. That bottle of champagne making you numb. I worked on it pretty hard. I got it. No, I didn't finish it, but I kept the bottle. I kept the bottle. All right. We're not going to have emojis, y'all. We're not going to have them for this one. There is a Viking emoji in there, but we won't have the touchdown or any of that. Gonna be jacked up. I am. I'm dumb. What's up, Shelby? Shelby Minnick in the house. What's up, girl? Where were you at last night? It's gonna be Burkhart and Brady on the call on Fox. I purchased the NBA League Pass this morning. The plan is to do Lakers tonight, unless I change my mind. But then we got a parade tomorrow, y'all. I'll be streaming the Dodgers World Series parade in the morning. Who won the baseball game last night? I don't know, Vic. I don't know. I hope the Dodgers did. I hope we won it. I had to lock the I had to lock the credit cards in the gun safe last night, y'all, so I didn't buy $3,000 worth of Dodgers memorabilia. To touchdown effects will only be needed for one side of the screen, says Kubler. I think you might be right, but the chat was packed. It was crazy, y'all. It was I think it was the biggest stream in the history of the channel. Um, and what a start to November. But this is where it gets tough, y'all. This is where I gotta focus, and I gotta put on a show to earn these views, y'all. Looking forward to the parades, is Maddie. Yeah, I don't even know where I'm gonna watch it. I mean, like what channel it'll be on here in Arizona, but I hope I can find a feed. But I will be online. We'll be live streaming, giving my reactions. Theo Sam Eagle in the house. What's up, buddy? Ghosting the chat. I fell asleep early and woke up intermittently. Oh, gotcha. You've been working hard, huh, girl? I don't like have like a headache. I'm just numb. I'm just absolutely numb. The Lions can be beat, says Maddie. David Catalano at $2. Valhalla. Appreciate it, buddy. Makes sense that it would be. Your channel was the perfect place to get the World Series content. I found your channel because of the night of the Game 3. I just looked up World Series and found you. Unbelievable how NFL, MLB, and NBA games are not free anymore. Well, this one's free here. This one is well, it's never been free. You've always had to pay for cable. 16-hour days kick your butt. I totally can sympathize. Skull Vikes is Loggy G. Skull Vikes. I don't even know where my football is. This streaming room is trashed, y'all. There's shit everywhere. There's shit everywhere. It looks like someone ransacked my house. They'll stream it on YouTube. Oh, yeah, I could probably watch it that way, huh? Last night's stream was 383K, most ever. Second was Texas Sun Devils college football. Yeah, I thought it was the biggest one ever. Yeah, JJ McCarthy time, y'all. Wonder if I can get away without this light. Yeah, we don't need that light. We don't need that. Did you know Tawny lives very cheaply? His rent is 3K a month. I'm so glad he got his ring. Two. Where's Thor? Better have him ready, says Holmquist. Thor is the COO's not feeling well, y'all. She's not feeling well, and she's in bed, and Thor's with her. I talked to Big Zig just like two exchanged messages last night. He's very disappointed and headed back home. I think it might have been Thomas. I think it might have been the best World Series ever. Right up there. I remember the Twins winning the World Series. I remember the Diamondbacks. Those were real good World Series as well. But this one was right up there. I can't believe they came back and won it, y'all. Rojas hits the bomb. Smitty hits the bomb. I'm just in shock. I'm just in shock. But the only thing I want, memorabilia wise, is a hat with the World Series logo, World Series champions on the side. And then I am going to go try to get every. I'm going to try to go on eBay and get a set of World Series ring sans the one we're going to get this time. Otani has the side job with a DoorDash, T. Kubler. Otani has the side gig with DoorDash. Nasty colds. Right, here we go. Ford Field. Never over till it's over. I don't know. I hope BL shows up for the parade. You were the only one who predicted Dodgers in 7. Yeah, I don't remember doing a prediction, but Otani pulling up with my food. Hopefully, he got you a straw and some condiments. I plan on being Dodgers obsessed for at least a time a week. Already watched Game 9 twice. Be watching again later today. All right, we got a field. We got a field here. I don't have those $1 million footballs up, so let me figure that out. Vikings are going to kick to the Lions. Again, the production value of this one might be a little lacking, but we're gonna make it work. We will make it work, chat. All right, so the Lions are going to start with the ball. Let's go to the 9, the 8. Roll down here. I thought I had this small enough. There we go. So first quarter, a back to pass is Goff. Gets Laporta the tight end. First down. First down Lions already. Here we go. Scores from around the league are scrolling on the bottom. Lots of cold and flu. Is JJ 100% for this game? I think so. Back to pass. Short pass to Laporta again. All right, another first down. That's 8, right? So already moving at will. Elisheva Jones in the house. I just could not believe Dodgers won game 6 and 7. Vikings have to win today. All right, first and 10 from the Viking 46. Goff under center. It's a handoff to the running back for a short gain. 6-yard gain. So it's well ahead of the graphic is well ahead of my TV, I believe. First commercial break, I'll try to speed it up. Second and 4 is a down and distance. Ball on the Viking 40. Goff under center. He's got a single setback behind him. Fakes the handoff. Throw to the right. Incomplete. Incomplete, chat. Tried to fast forward. It didn't take. Today's upset of the day. Vikings 31, Detroit 24. Well, they better get to playing some defense. 3rd and 4 is a down and distance. Off in the shotgun, trips right formation, brings a running back behind him. The tight end down low here. Lions going right to left. Back to pass. Goff rolling right. Throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. That's going to make it 4th and 4. Haven't heard enough said how great of a job Roberts did. Absolutely. Vikings will crush the Lions, says Elishiva. All right, they're going to go for it on 4th and 4 at the 40. Shotgun formation, trying to get him to draw off, maybe? I don't know. Back to pass. Throw over the middle, caught by Laporta, wide open. Down to the 5-yard line. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Lions. Touchdown, Lions. Made it look easy. Made it look too easy, chat. Crazy how hard he fought there to get that. It's a touchdown, though. I'm going to mess up your screen for a minute, y'all. Extra point good? This one? Yeah. Really messing things up here, y'all. All right, I forgot to put Theo's dono. I really don't know how to act, y'all, right now. I don't. Best managing job I've ever seen, and I'm 56, says Robin Brazel. Black Chaos in the house. What's up, buddy? It's going to be an ugly game. Vikings better be huge sellers at the deadline and then get a new GM to make the draft picks. Yeah, they don't be nailing them draft picks, do they? Old Quessy. Old Quessy. They tried to go analytics, y'all. Vikings tried to go analytics. Tame the Wizard in the house. Tame the Wizard up in here, up in here. Let me fix that other score over there, too. That looks ugly like that. Valhalla with the hangover. Nah, it's not a hangover. It's really not, y'all. I didn't feel like I was drunk or anything like that. You know what I mean? I had the one beer and the one big sips, and then I drank about 3/4 of that bottle of champagne. But yeah, I just feel tired. I feel tired. Um, there's a realization that occurs that, man, I actually did that. I streamed, from spring training games all the way through the Game 7 of the World Series, including Tokyo. Um, but the fourth championship for my team since I started the channel, y'all. We've got the 3 Dodger championships on the channel and the 2020 Lakers championship. And 30,000 subs. So today's just kind of a enjoy the moment type deal. Worrying about how am I going to keep it going? How do I keep it going? Obviously, we got 37 in the chat here for a Viking game, which means I'm in big trouble there. And I haven't missed a Viking game yet. And that's coming though. All right, returned out to the 30, 35, 40. Go, baby, go. 50. All the way to the Detroit 36. Price, the rookie, with the hell of a return. 61-yard return. Great clip of Sandy showing Clayton Kershaw how he throws a curve. I had some NyQuil, says Robin. What time did you stay up? I was probably up until 2 o'clock my time. 2 o'clock, and then I got up at 8. Which is more than I get most nights. 1st and 10. McCarthy under center. It's a handoff up the middle. Who's that, Jones? First down Vikes, baby. It's going to be an ugly game. Better be huge sellers. I got that. Okay, Vikings don't blow it, says Edward. All right, so it's 1st and 10 from the 26 handoff. And for nothing. We get nada. We get nada there, chat. Legit have a massive headache, says Black Chaos. Thanks for mentioning where they're at on the field, says Everyday Parade. No problem, buddy. No problem, man. It's so far ahead. The stat page is so far ahead. Back to passes, McCarthy. The throw, left side, corner. Incomplete, intended for Addison. Intended for Addison, but incomplete. McCarthy almost put that exactly where it had to be. Addison just couldn't bring it in as he was being hand checked by that DB. Is this the go-to channel for Viking games? I like to think so, but I don't have the NFL package, so I'm about to start missing games. I don't know how we're in week 9 here, and I have yet to miss a game. Left side here. Run, baby! First down, baby. Takes it all the way to the 10. Let's go. We're in the red zone, baby. We are in the red zone. It's the bottom of the 11th. Dodgers win. Dodgers win. I haven't really been to sleep yet. Bought my dad some championship breakfast. There you go. There you go. 1st and goal. McCarthy, corner. Jefferson, touchdown Vikes. Let's go, baby. Touchdown Vikings. McCarthy to Jefferson for the tutty. Val, I remember that 98 Vikings team should have went to the Super Bowl. Yep, that was the last big party I ever had here at the house. Literally the last big party I ever had. All right, extra point. Is up and good. Up and good. We're tied at 7. 10-17 to go here in the first quarter. 7-7 between the Vikings and the Lions. Valhalla celebrated all night long. Shout out to Jared Goff. Skulls is everyday panda. What I like is KOC calling them quick passes. Holmquist says, whoop, there it is. What's up, Aunt G? No 20-step dropbacks. Home run Vikings. Bobblehead Francis. Hey, shook, ladies and gentlemen. He is shook. Sheila in the house. I guess I don't have ads turned on. I can drop an ad. Not that it matters. Got 55 in here. No shootout. We need a blowout. Yeah, I kept the bottle, y'all, the champagne bottle. I did get the cork that Thor got, but I can't get it back in the bottle, y'all. Anyone know how to put a cork back in a bottle? Sir Francis was a legend. Drip Show sent me that digital canvas of Tarkington. Did y'all see that? I thought I heard that Rojas was going to retire. I thought I heard that he was, but I didn't see anything last night about it. I think it's pretty obvious, chat, that there are going to be some changes in the Dodger Nation there. I think there are going to be some changes. I think we're going to get younger. I think we'll get younger and lube it. A tush push the cork back in. Never saw it. Holmquist, I'll go grab it here off the wall here. I'll go grab it in a minute and show it to you. I think he said this year or next season. You just never know. You never know, y'all. My called shots last night were the big three, right? Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, and you get home runs from Muncy, Rojas, and Will Smith. All right, this kick away. $1 million football over to the Lions. Brought out to the 28. Dog catcher. I slept like back-to-back World Series champions. With Kershaw and Rojas gone, they got younger real fast. Bring back Kike one more year for the three-peats as OTC. All right, let me go get that Tarkington print, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. Third down in the game, y'all. 9:23 clock running. 3rd and 10. So here's the drip show print of Fran Tarkington. Let's go, baby. Let's go, man. Rojas set on that slider and nailed it. I hope BL shows up for the parade tomorrow, y'all. You like that, Holmquist? Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? Look, so remember, it's a print, and this feels like a painting. You know what I mean? This feels like it's a painting because it's on canvas. Yeah, I wish he'd have got a Super Bowl. I wish he'd have got one. Purple people eaters, a real OG quarterback. You can get them from Drip Show, Holmquist. You can get a print like that from Drip Show on X or on Instagram. Do I have a picture of Gary Anderson? I'm going to time out Mick right now, y'all. I'm timing out Mick. You announced the Drip Show print winner yet? No, 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 no. We haven't even done that, y'all. That's going to take me a bit. I got to get with Max from Max Coverage TV and find out which website has that wheel on it so that I can load all the names. I'll probably just do a quick stream like late next week. But I really got to start doing some shit around the house too. I know the Lakers play, so I've got the supposed two streams today, right? This one and then the Lakers, and then the World Series parade tomorrow morning, and then I've got Lakers tomorrow night in Portland. So the first day off is Tuesday, and I also want to make some improvements to the both the NBA setup and obviously this one as well. Find the picture of Chuck Foreman crying in the Super Bowl, says Edward Barber. All right, we just got 49 in the house, y'all. 375 views. I should have not done this today. I really shouldn't have. I'm not. I feel like I'm kind of cheating y'all. I feel like I'm cheating y'all. I just don't have it. I don't. Like I said, I'm numb. I'm absolutely numb. And I got so much I want to do and so much I need to do. Do you don't you have a maid to clean the house yet, Val? You're slacking. I wish. CO wishes too. My kids are in Ann Arbor and they're Packer fans, pissed because they're stuck watching Minnesota Detroit. I feel horrible for them. I feel horrible for us. Lakers in Portland going to be interesting because we good this year, says Dog Catcher. Yeah, I saw it on the schedule. I said I got to stream that for DC. Dodgers won the World Series the year I was born in '81, says Beast Grills. Thomas Murley says, how about them Dodgers? Cloud9 for sure, Val. Soak it up. You deserve it. It could be it, y'all. I mean, I ain't no spring chicken. This could be my last championship for one of my sports teams. I mean, we all know the Vikings ain't never going to win one of these some bitches. I don't know. The Lakers might have a run in them here this year. Thanks for the thoughtful programming. Am I back? I never even timed you out, Mick. Thank you for your self-imposed timeout, sir. All right, here we go. Handoff. Vikings got the ball, by the way. First down. First down. Didn't even notice we got the ball back. You never know. Stranger things have happened since Black Chaos. Mick timed himself out, chat. Salutes his Beast Grills. We'll get it Super Bowl champs. Done before you go out, bro. One before I die, baby. McCarthy back to pass. Looking over the middle. Caught. Little 5-yard gain. Tackled at the 39. All right, Bears are down 7 to the Bengals, but a trick play and a pass to Williams ties it up at 7 in Cincinnati. Let's go here, I guess. Let's go here. Let's turn that off. We got to turn them footballs off, chat. Or we could just turn one of them off, right? .605 clock running here in the first quarter. Minnesota has a 1st and 10 on the Detroit 39. McCarthy in his 3rd start as the Viking quarterback under center with a running back behind him. They bring Jefferson in motion. Back to pass. Steps up, does McCarthy, rolls left. Fires downfield, incomplete. Intended for Naylor. But incomplete. That kid looks good and nervous. Jedi mind trick on Mick. Blue Jays fans were saying the game was rigged and there's no way in hell you can script that epic win. I think for the most part, y'all, I feel bad for the Blue Jays fans. I mean, they had so many opportunities to win it and did not. And the TikTok videos and the Facebook posts and all that stuff, they're absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. Think you to the 50 or so that are up in here, hanging out. You got to try to catch that algorithm wave here in the Dodgers offseason. Gonna get a tutty here. Vikes bring the noise with the Hall song. Back to pass is McCarthy. Throwing deep. Baby! Addison! First down. First down, and we're in the red zone. Blue Jays really did have a heartbreak of a loss. Nobody threw the Dodgers a bone in 17. It is what it is. I hear you, Bostrom. You have to dry it out, put it into a sock in the dryer. What are we talking about? The cork? Touchdown, Vikes! Let's go! What are we doing? Dry out the cork, put it into a sock in the dryer, then vegetable oil it, and insert it back into the bottle. Okay, I'll do it. I will do it. I tried to manifest something here since Holmgren. The extra point is good. What are we doing? We got a 14-7 lead. Let's move the $1 million football to the Lions. Called that shit, boys. This is Holmquist. Nick says Vikings are actually winning the game. What do we got left in this quarter, y'all? 4:08 remaining in the first. Like I said, touchdown is coming. Stop waving your hand. You get carpal tunnel. We could have started JJ last Thursday night. Instead, Vikings sacrificed Wentz to Odin. I thought the Lions were going to destroy the Vikings today, but the Vikings are playing well. Cool. Oh no, I poured it out, Cubes. What was left, I poured out. Yeah, the bottle's empty now, y'all. It's empty. It's empty. Oh, wait. Bobblehead Francis. Hey, Shook. He is Shook, ladies and gentlemen. Viking Jerome in the house. That light's just too bright, y'all. I can't deal. I can't deal with it, y'all. JJ, a very talented quarterback. D. Marie in the house. From champagne to real pain. I'm hungover, says Hammer. Let's do this. Like I said, says Patrick. Like I said, since I am in the chat, the Vikings will win. I have magic winning powers. I hope you drank some water and don't have a wine hangover headache. They had what is that? Prosecco. We'll see you, Bostrom. We'll see you, Bostrom. I feel a fourth down coming here. Hello, D. Marie. Yeah, like I said, COO not feeling well today. We're not sure what's wrong with her, but she's just resting. She's just getting her rest on. I'd return 20, 25, tackled at the 30, and here comes the Detroit offense. I need touchdowns from Addison, Montgomery, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. For your parlay, gambler alert. Italian sparkling wine. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Goff in the shotgun. Back to pass. The pressure. Sacked. Sacked by the Vikings D. Is it this button? Nope, this one. Nope, this one. This one, y'all, is the sack button. I can't show the game, Cody. That's my parlay. All right, here we go. 2nd and 16 now. 2nd and 16 from the Detroit 23. It's a handoff going right. Nice little gain of 7 by Gibbs, the running back. They give him the cheap stuff because they don't drink it anyway. That bottle I bought was the cheapest one they had in the liquor store up the street, y'all. It was $10. That bottle that I had was $10. But I put $2 worth of stickers from Tony and Mama on it. Throw. Oh, caught at midfield. Amon-Ra St. Brown, I believe. 19-yard gain, tackled by Murphy. Tackled by Murphy there, chat. Who were the touchdown scores? McCarthy to Hawkinson McCarthy to Jefferson, and Goff to Laporta for all the touchdown. All right, a little run by Gibbs there for 4-yard gain. Good luck to your Vikings, says Black Chaos. Yep. Under center is Goff here. They're on the Minnesota 47. Vikings have 4 on the line. Fakes a handoff. Goff throws it in trouble. Incomplete. So that'll make it 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 for the Lions here. Trying to answer that Minnesota touchdown drive. 1:16 to go here in the first quarter. Minnesota with a 14-7 lead. All right, Vikings showing a blitz here on 3rd and 6. Goff in the shotgun. They only rush 4. But they get him. They sack him. Let's go, baby. So they got to punt it. Brian Flores hyped up. The defensive coordinator. I wish they had 3D for football, says Cody. Got Broncos Texans on TV. Listen to Val call this one, says Hammer. Hammer be locked in, y'all. You need a betting room, a sports betting room, Hammer, with 80 TVs in it. Punt formation. Punts away. Fair caught at the 12. Oh, and a late flag. I forgot what flag is. I forgot what the flag is. 5? Yeah. And tall D, baby. 4th down, like I said, says Edward. Leticia Arjona, happy Sunday. I hope your Vikings win. Thank you, Leticia. How can I see the game? You can go to prison. If you go to prison, they usually have a TV. Sometimes the Walmart and the Costco might have the TV on to the game. Sometimes. I don't know if they do that anymore. A local sports bar might let you see the game. Just to name a few. I'm working on it. I got 2 in my man cave, and I have a PC hooked up with NBA League Pass, MLB, and NFL Red Zone. All right, 1st and 10 for the Vikes from after the penalty from the 7. McCarthy in the shotgun. It's a handoff up the middle just to get him out of their own end zone. Gain of about 2. And that'll probably take us to the second quarter, chat. My neighbors woke up. Play that song, please, says Carmen. Okay, I'll play it here at the quarter. I should have the ability to make some more songs because we're in the new month. I exceeded it told me I couldn't do it no more last month. So I'm trying to make a Viking song. I might even have it already made, but I haven't bought it. You know what I mean? Anyway, we go to the second quarter, chat, and we're going to get loud in the hall tonight.
Yeah! It's that time again. You know where you at? Valhalla, let's get it! Turn the sound up!
Lights down low, but the screen bright, glowing
Another game day, yeah, the energy flowing. Valhalla's on the mic, yeah, the host with the most. From the west to the midwest, we raising the toast for the boys in blue. Dodger fan, we run deep while the other fans sleep. These the promises we keep. Every pitch, every swing in the chat, we all in. This ain't just a stream, this a straight up call, and we getting loud in the hall tonight.
Want to play
Got
roulette?
the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight for the purple and gold or the blue and white. From the Calico sun to the Minnesota cold, for the Vikings faithful, stories yet to be told. Skull Vikes in the house, hear the war horn sound. Best sports talk on the tube, just look around. Then we switching the lanes for the other purple and gold. Laker Nation stand up, watch the legends unfold. This a place for the fans by a real fanatic. The passion is real, man, the vibe's automatic. We getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight for the purple and gold or the blue and white. Yeah, you see the vision, you feel the pride. Hit that subscribe, nowhere to hide. Smash it like button, show them we here. Become a member, make the message clear. You ain't just a viewer, you part of the crew. Showing that support, yeah, we seeing you. Yeah! The hall is live. Valhalla Sports Talk. We here all day. Let's go!
I know I've got some, hey, Chris L. What's up, Chris? First lead at Ford Field since week 13 of 2021. Second and 9 from the 8-yard line. McCarthy in the shotgun, running back in front of him. They put Hawkinson on the right side. Back to pass. Oh, McCarthy escapes! But they'll take him down for the sack, I guess, at the 4. I am bleeding subscribers, by the way, y'all. Obviously, we probably had a lot of people subscribe that were Blue Jays fans. So I was at 3135 at the end of last night, and I'm currently at 3118. I'm just hoping to hold 30K. Just hoping to hold 30K, chat. All right, so a third and long here. 3rd and 12. Just started the second quarter. McCarthy standing in the end zone in the shotgun with a running back to his right. Back to pass. Throws it, Hawkinson, and he dropped it. Hawkinson drops it. Let me go into that Sonoya app, y'all, and see if I know I made some Viking ones. I know I made a number of Viking ones. I just don't think I found one that I just absolutely had to have. This one's called Purple Rain. Yeah, that sucks. That one sucks. I kicked away $1 million footballs to the Lions. That one's kind of got a rock vibe. Victory March to Valhalla. Some of them are really epic. Like, like an epic movie. Appreciated Skull. So this is Lakers, Purple and Gold Empire. Yeah, I think this is probably the Laker one. Yeah, I think that's probably the Laker one right there. Just saw a trailer for a new Scream movie. It's not on like Spotify, Cody. These are AI generated. These are AI generated. I think I got my Laker one. I think I got it. I just got to get a Viking one that I like. They always say the word tundra in the Viking ones, y'all, and that makes me think of the Packers. I don't want them to put tundra. Let's try to get back to this, y'all. I'm kind of failing miserably here. 2nd and 5, under center, Goff, handoff up the middle. Montgomery, a pretty nice run, going to be close to that first down marker. You won't be able to hear it unless I play it on a stream or something, Cody, and I haven't paid for the rights. So, handoff up the middle. It's going to be close. I think he got it, though. I think they're going to mark it as a first down. First down, Lions. What a night that was, says Mr. Nobody. I just watched the replay of his stream. You can listen to it as much as you want. Chris with a $3 Valhalla. You're crazy, dude. You'd be crazy. Thanks, Chris. Next time. Montgomery again. This time not successful. It'll be a short gain of 1. The announcer in the game here is talking about being at the World Series, Burkhart. How fun it was. 11:50 clock running here in the second quarter. Shotgun formation. Goff back to pass. Dodges under a sack. A quick throw to the left side. A missed tackle. Montgomery moving. And another first down. So the first time the Vikings defense has looked absolutely atrocious today. They miss a sack, an easy sack on Goff, who ducks underneath it. And then they miss the tackle on Montgomery, the running back. Murphy, you got to pop that fool. He's leaning over. He'll fall down easy. 11:08 clock running here in the second quarter. Detroit in the red zone. Ball sits on the 10. A bunch formation, one wide out up top, a crosser. St. Brown on a crosser takes it to the inside the 1 yard line. That almost won Hammer's bet right there, but he got tackled at the 1. They have Hulk Hogan in their logo. Hope the Vikings win, bro. Our boys in blue rose to victory. Yeah, they did. Run up the middle. Nothing. So it's going to be 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal for the Lions. They're calling it a 3rd and 1 because the first down marker is just outside the goal line. Shotgun formation, back to pass. Corner, St. Brown, incomplete. Hit him in the hands. So what does Detroit do here? Do they take the 3? Or do they go for it? Defense is Edward Barber. We're not even at 1,000 views, chat. We're at 750. I suck. 4th and 1. 4th and 1. The Vikings call a timeout. Is it 9? 0. Vikings call a timeout. They're first. Burkhardt and Tom Brady hyping up the Vikings today, how they look. We get the ball in the second half. I think we did kick to them, Holmquist. So, yes, I think we do. I think we do get it. All right, done talking about the song, Cody. Done talking about it. 4th and 1. They're going for it, or at least showing like they're going for it. They put a run to the left. Touchdown, Lions. So just an inside run by Montgomery, and it results in the touchdown. Now, obviously, if I was set up properly, I'd be posting the scoring plays in the chat for the fantasy footballers and the betters. But I'm not properly set up today, y'all. I apologize. Join the Discord. Anyone see the Shohei Ohtani doc that just dropped? No. Carmen says cheers on 30K. Thank you, Carmen. Extra point up, good. And we're tied at 14. 9:39 to go in the second quarter. 14-14 between the Lions and the Vikings. J.J. McCarthy coming out. To get some points before the half, says Holmquist. Why aren't the Vikings stacking the line? Only had 4 guys on the line. Jeff Solomon says Vikes suck. You suck. Eat a hot dog. I'm sick of the Vikes, says Jeff Solomon. Who cares? Who cares what you're sick of? Nobody asked you. 4 guys on the line, and Lions just double team the shit out for an easy TD. Get him out of here with that negativity. Don't be a tuna head, says Hammer. No, I'm not mad at you, Cody. I'm just not going to talk about the song anymore, buddy. Just not going to talk about the damn song no more. Man, I need something, y'all. I need something. I don't know. Vikings don't suck. Detroit is just a good team. It's not rocket science, says Edward. I got some gummies, y'all. Paid way too much for these. Be right back. I got to get my phone charger. Chill with the negativity, you butt bunch. Tomorrow, no school. Call in sick. Do what you got to do. Be part of the Dodgers Dynasty Parade. Yeah, I hate when they do that. When they call a timeout and give the other team an opportunity to set their play. Bloody Mary from DoorDash. All right, Mike's bringing it out. 10, 15, 20, 25. Down at the 27. Ooh, Hutch blows up McCarthy. How is that not a penalty? How is that shit not a penalty? At least they're not like the Cowboys icing their own kicker. All right, McCarthy under center here. Fakes the handoff, rolls right, looking at Jefferson, passes, and he runs it instead for a short gain, a gain of about 1. So they're second guessing McCarthy, saying he should have dumped it to Jefferson right away there. I think if he passes it to him there, the result is the same, chat. Very short game. All right, 8:54 clock running here in the second quarter. McCarthy under center. Single setback behind him. It's a handoff, but we got whistles. Flag on the play. It's going to be a false start on the Vikes. False start, offense number 1. That's Jalen Naylor. McCarthy 5 for 8, 68 yards and 2 touchdowns. All right, so 2nd and 15 from the 22. McCarthy shotgun, fakes the handoff, a quick throw out the side here, and we running. We running. Aaron Jones for 31 on the near side. First down, Vikes. Jones rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. We are in Detroit territory. The ball sits on the 48. McCarthy in the shotgun, bracketed by running backs. Back to pass, throw, caught this side. Jefferson. Another flag on the play. This might be roughing on Detroit. Unnecessary roughness on the defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first. So they get Hutchinson there, y'all, after they didn't call it a play or two earlier. A leg whip is what it was. .726, clock running, the ball now on the Detroit 30. McCarthy under center. Kind of a bunch formation, fakes the handoff. Going deep. Jefferson. First down, baby. First down, baby. Kid looking good, y'all. The kid is looking good. .646, clock running. Under center. Handoff coming this way. It's the corner for a short gain of about 1. Weren't back 1 hour, says Aunt G. Yeah, we don't move at all, y'all. We don't move here. All right, 2nd and 9. We're in the red zone. McCarthy in the shotgun, running back to his left, duos to the right. Back to pass, he looks left, sends it to the running back on this side, but another short gain to Mason. So it's going to be 3rd and long with 5:45 to go. McCarthy angry about something. I don't know what. I don't know what he's angry about, but he'd be angry. All right, the Detroit fans holding up their little 3 pictures. O-line doing well today, says Holmquist. Still doing Lakers. I think so, Hammer. I hope to, anyway. I got it scheduled. It's already up scheduled. Back to passes, McCarthy. Oh, they sack him, but a flag. It's probably a hold on the Vikes. It's probably a hold on the Vikes because they were bum rushing McCarthy there. All right, so no foul. They pick it up. So 4th down. I got to use the restroom. Yeah, Arizona time stays the same. I have mixed feelings about daylight savings time. I like it, but then I don't. All right, so this will be a field goal attempt. From the right hash, a 50-yard attempt. Right downtown, bang. Okay, I'll be right back, y'all. I got to use the restroom. All right, I'm back, y'all. I am back. So the Vikings get that field goal there, and it's 4:42 to go before the half. I think this betting spread is current, but I'm not sure. Freaky toe, freaky toe, freaky toe. I'm looking at my bobbleheads here, y'all. There's so many of them, and they're not in order at all. And they'll be leaving. They'll be leaving the camera desk here shortly, and I'll put them up for the off season. This room is a mess, though, y'all. I got shit everywhere. Batting helmet, bats, football, basketball. All right, so $1 million football over to the Lions. I'll put up AI Valhalla. And G bets the Vikings return out to the 28 or so. We're trying hard to get to 1,000 views, chat. Trying so hard. We're at 922. 922. All right, here we go. Goff under center. Vikings playing the run there. A tackle for a loss by Hargrave of the Minnesota defense. Hamburger or a burrito? This is Edward. That's not one of my choices. I have some leftover mac and cheese in there and some leftover boxed chicken. It's caught by Amron Rob St. Brown for a gain of about 9. Takes it to the 35, the Detroit 35. My phone died, so you're on the 65-inch television, says Shelby. Edward says defense. Yeah, so I think next week probably I won't be able to see the Viking game. I can't believe I've been this lucky and seen 9 straight weeks, though. Batted down, baby. Harrison Smith in on the safety blitz. Bats down Goff's attempted pass, and that's going to make it 4th and 4. 4th and 4. The future, I believe, Hall of Famer Harrison Smith. They going to have to punt. They going to have to punt us the $1 million football. Can't wait to take my kids on a road trip to Canada, Carmen. I have family that lives in the Turtle Mountain Reservation, so not too far from the border, says Aunt G. Oh, fair caught at the 25, y'all. That's where the Vikings will start. 3:13 to go before the half. Vikings 17, Lions 14. Armin says, I'd like to go to North Dakota myself. Y'all know that's where I was born, right? I do man blitz on every play on college football 26 because people just pass every dang play, says Hammer. That's what I did in Madden back in the day. I think I got my video game for the rest of the year, Hammer. I think I am all in on Battlefield 6. I am all in. Oh, man. Oh. I might have my video game for 2026 too. One hamburger, one burrito, no fries, says Edward. Getting hooked too on it, especially since I got that headset, says Hammer. It is so much better when you talk, bro, to your teammates. I've kind of got a good flow going where I just instead of like talking to a person specific, I just kind of do call outs for my squad. My mom was from Marvel, North Dakota, went there every summer. North Dakota, my neighbor state. I'm residing in Montana right now, says Holmquist. 35 assists in a game yesterday, says Hammer. Theo and I ran a bit yesterday. It really is a different experience with crossplay on. Really is a different experience for me anyway, but it might be in my head. I don't know. It might be in my head. Maybe I'm just not good enough. Finally getting the hang of the bullet drop on my sniper rifle. Yeah, I be trying to take points, bro. I'm in on the points. I'm trying to get them flags. I wish Battlefield brought back the flags. It was fun watching the flag go up and down when you were taking a point. Battlefield 2, 3, and 3, I believe, both had the flags for the various factions. First and 10 from the 25. McCarthy under center, running back behind him. They put a big tight end in motion, then send him back. And I think that's offsides, but it could be encroachment. I mean, offense number 71 called for the penalty. So Darrisaw for a false start. 100% harder with PC players, I agree. I mean, I've got to where I'm finishing top 10 now on the team, even with the PC players. So it could be a skill issue. I'll get better. First and 15. Running right. Obviously, I have more time to play if I'm focusing on Lakers because the basketball game seems to be much shorter than a baseball game. You can't go back to COD. I'm thinking about deleting it. I told Bobby from Beantown Breakdown I might delete Call of Duty. My PS5's almost loaded all the way up. Second and 9. Shotgun. McCarthy back to pass. The blitz. They get to him, but he gets it off. Hawkinson catches it, but it'll be a short gain. And another penalty flag. Hutchinson trying to kill McCarthy. Oh no, the other player that tackled McCarthy, they get him for applying his body weight. Landing on the quarterback. I don't know. That doesn't look like a good penalty to me. I mean, it helps the Vikes, but that is the rule, though. Campbell called for the infarction. The announcers are like, I don't like the rule, but it is the rule. Burkhart says it stinks. Anyway, first and 10 for the Vikes. From their own 44. McCarthy under center. This is a busted play. McCarthy turned around to hand it off. There was no running back where he turned. The running back was on the other side. So we're at the 2-minute warning. 17-14 Vikes as we head towards halftime. Like to try that Battle Royal mode? I played something called, I can't remember what it was. I played a couple different new modes. I've been trying out new things, Hammer, on there. And this mode that I played, it's like 4 teams of 4. And they take you to different sections of the Battle Royal map. and you have to get these bombs or whatever, or this intel, and deliver it. It's really fun. I finished it. My team finished third in that. How's JJ doing? Let me look for you, Mick. Let me look for you specifically. I'll put up the box scores here at the half, but JJ is 3 for 23 and a tutty on 3 targets. 3 for 23 and a touchdown on 3 targets. Yeah, Brady and Burkhart are the announcers. For Christmas, I want to get my kids the Nintendo Wii. That penalty was courtesy of Barr sacking Rodgers and injuring his shoulder. I still play Wii bowling. I have a Wii here, but I don't think it's hooked up to nothing. It's not hooked up to anything. Third out, 4 teams. I'm not sure, Nate. It said we finished. No, it was. You start with 16 teams. You start, I think, with 16 teams of 4. And then every round, 2 teams get eliminated. And we finished third. You'll buy what off me, Aunt G? The Wii? We got all the accessories and all that shit for that thing. The COO used it for exercise for a while. She was doing, there's like a Wii exercise program. Are you going to get Grand Theft Auto 6 when it drops? Probably. It's never going to drop, though, Hammer. It's never dropping, buddy. 2nd and 13. Back to pass. McCarthy steps up. A hop throw, and he misses Jefferson. So 3rd and long. Oh, McCarthy, not Jefferson. McCarthy, 9 for 13, 86 yards, and 2 touchdowns. My first gaming system was the Intellivision. A typical box had 2 controllers that were wired, and you had these things that you had to slide in for the different games. So, like the baseball one would have a baseball field that you slid in the controller. McCarthy going deep! Picked off, a flag on the play, and there's flags all over the field. Hutchinson trying to kill McCarthy, y'all. Illegal contact on the defense. So another first down by penalty. He holds Jefferson coming off the line. He holds Jefferson coming off the line, and then Hutch again pushes McCarthy down to the ground after the pass is gone. I have the original Nintendo 64 here. Played Pong on there. No, I had Pong. Pong was its own system, y'all. Actually, that was my first. Pong was its own deal. That's all it played was Pong. A fake pitch. McCarthy throws it away and gets knocked down to the ground again. They better start protecting this kid, or he's going to be joining Wentz. Val has the Wii dance mat and does Loud in the Hall on it. Holmquist says we dodged one there. And we got 67 in here. That's our high for today. We finally busted 1,000 views. I haven't dropped but one commercial, so I'm doing this shit for free. Back to pass. Tipped. Caught by Jefferson on the tip. And he'll get right back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10. Someone needs to drug test Hutchinson. Oh, McCarthy bounces it off of Hutch's helmet. So you know what that means. You know what that means. It's like riding a motorcycle, y'all. You look where you go. So JJ knows where Hutchinson is. That's why he just threw it into his helmet. Empty backfield here. 5 wide formation on a 3rd and 11. Back to pass. They rush 4. The throw. Oh! Picked off, maybe. I don't know. Both of them have it. Both of them have it. One official is motioned first down Vikings. The Lions come away with the ball, but they were interlocked. We got a meeting of the zebras. If it's a tie, goes to the offense. But a meeting of the zebras, it was behind Naylor, and he pins it to his hip. And then Arnold, the DB, I think it's going to be a pick. The throw was behind Naylor, though, and he pinned it to his hip. Yeah, I think that's going to be a pick. You got classic games on it? Once I get my man cave pool table, I'm going to get me a Crazy Taxi arcade machine. They were peak human existence. You know, I have a Hammer. I've got a pool table out in the backyard under the cover that is like the classic old time pool table with the slate top and the ball return. It's a bar. It's a bar pool table. And I stripped all the like fake wood off of it and I painted it purple. And it's got a purple felt. You know how much I paid for the pool table? $100. I spray painted it purple with that plastic paint. What's it called? The Flex Seal paint? It's been out there now for 6 years. I keep it under a tarp. Keeps it mostly dry. It's really meant to be inside, bro, but I keep a tarp over it all the time. I buy a new tarp every year and I have those ratchet ties. There's also a piece of wood on top of it to make it solid so it doesn't fill with water. I want to get one of those regulation pool tables that flips over for ping pong. Let's play a game, says Ant. So interception. So the Lions get the ball with 37 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They have all 3 timeouts. Polyurethane gloss probably butchered that word. Yeah, it's purple Flex Seal or something. I don't know. It still works though. It still works. I mean, you have to push in the coin thing to get the balls to come out, but there's no glass in it. All right, 1st and 10. Shotgun from the Detroit 39. Goff back to pass. Crosser incomplete. Intended for Raymond. Lake Trinan has more World Series rings than Trout and Harper. So yeah, I got that piece of plywood that I keep on top of the pool table hammer, and I also have the ping pong net and a really good ping pong set. Also got a dartboard out there by the tavern. I just failed miserably keeping everything organized and all the weeds hacked down. But we'll get to it here this month. It's a little cooler now during the day. Clean that shit up again. This is the first year on the channel that I haven't done outdoor streams. First year that I haven't done any kind of outdoor streams. What's up, El Pepe? Oh, beer pong? No, ping pong. Ping pong, fool. What am I, 12? 22? Blitz! Incomplete. Incomplete. They're already going to punt this shit back to us. We got 2 timeouts still. Let's get a field goal before the half. Might go to the parade. John says Uranus. Yeah, I'll be streaming the parade. Yeah. Well, at least my reaction to it, not. I can't show it. Kicks away. And a return to the 10. So a long way to go and a short time to get there. 21 seconds to go. 2 timeout. Need a 60-yard Riker field goal. Look up C.J. Stroud hit today. Says tame the wizard. You went and got you some merch already? Yeah, I said last night I got to quit looking at this shit. I'll spend $2,000. I didn't got anything. All I want is the hat, y'all. I just want a World Series champions hat. Like I said, I want to get all the rings too. 1st and 10 and kneel down. All right, so halftime, y'all. Last time I played beer pong with Mad Dog, I lost and I woke up on the restroom floor. Tried getting up, hit my head on the sink, fell down, went back to sleep. Beer pong is for you youngsters. Back in my day, we played quarters. Back in my day, we played quarters. What's the best way to cook a Hawaiian pizza in a low hot temperature? What the hell are the Packers wearing today? 7-6 at the half in favor. All right, here's Stroud right here. Stroud running. Gets blown up. Gets carted off. Concussion protocol. Touchdown by Sutton. It's 9-7 Texans with 1:02 to go. in the second quarter. Aaron Rodgers, Colts at Steelers. Touchdown over the middle to Freiermuth. 17-7 Steelers at the half. '49ers Giants. Juwan Jennings, 11-yard touchdown reception. 17-7 '49ers at the half. Chargers at Titans. Back to pass, Herbert. End zone. Quentin Johnson. 20-17 Chargers at the half. Atlanta versus New England. Drake May. Stephon Diggs. Touchdown 21-14 Patriots at the half. Bears Bengals. Little trickery here. Pass to Williams in the end zone. 17-13 Bears at the half. Oh, T. Higgins, T. He. It's actually 2017 Bengals approaching halftime. Wow. Your dad showed you how to play quarters? I'm great at any drinking game. Colts are trying to totally run Big Zig's weekend. Mr. Nobody says the biggest surprise has to be the Pats at 6-2. How many rushing yards does Gibbs have? 4 for 15. My dad taught me how to sleep on the bathroom floor when drunk. Easier to clean than no carpet. We're going to get ready to go and get in the shower, says El Pepe. All right, so the Vikes got the lead here. And we should get the ball after the half. I knew the views were going to be really bad, y'all, but I didn't think they would be this bad. I better not end the stream, though, because it pissed somebody off last time. It really made somebody mad last time. How's the hangover Hammer sends me on Discord? I got pissed off at CeeLo for the views he got for the Dodgers. Left his Discord server, and now I can't DM him because I'm not in his server. Uh, now we're 20 members away from 300. That's crazy. Like I said, those subs are bleeding, though, y'all. Them subs are bleeding off. What a run to get us to 30K yesterday, though. There's Dab Dave made a comment. That looks like Ruben's account. What a stream, most views ever on VST, most dislikes ever on VST, hitting 30K, and best of all, a championship. Who's got it better than us this summer? Oh, dislikes equals secret jealousy. But let me update the sub count here. Sometimes I'll leave it if it's off by just a few, but it's off by quite a few. I'm going to mess up the score here for a minute. Excuse me. He texts us to hang on. Survived till the end, got the last king card. The documentary is called Shohei Ohtani, the Game Changer. We played Captain Dickhead, and you had to slip every card under the table on the beer can. Whoever cracked the can had to chug it. A bunch of drunk bastards. Miko, you are making it very hard to follow the game. I might have to try a different podcast, says Miko. That's your right, bro. That's your right, Miko. No hate, brother. We're at halftime, so I don't know what you expect to be following. But that is totally your right. If you want to get out of here, don't let the door hit you in the ass. And I don't feel like this is a podcast anyway. Whatever. It's halftime, you fool. It's rough in these YouTube streets, Hammer. It's rough. Motherfucker watching me for free. Doesn't cost him a penny. Doesn't cost him a fucking penny to watch. And he's gonna bitch about it. Eat a deco. It's tough in these streets, y'all. It's tough. He's following the beer, says Edward. Miko's typical of the guy that comes in and starts shit, y'all. Too fucking lazy to put a profile picture in. My hero is Tarkington Holmquist. Reminds me of the font guy. Yeah, he didn't have no profile picture either. He didn't have no profile picture either. I celebrate the Dodgers' victory, but also feel empathy for the Blue Jays. Yeah, rough deal. It really looked sad them walking out of that stadium last night, y'all. Looked absolutely sad. It was different when we beat the Yankees, y'all, because the Yankees have had success, you know. I mean, the Jays have won too, but the Yankees have had all that success. First, I'm a lady. I've watched you for 3 years, says Miko. Well, you do what you got to do, Miko. I appreciate your support up until today, I guess. So if you're having a hard time, go find another one. That's what you want to do. No hate. I wish you well. I literally wish you well. I'll never forget this stream where he pays for a membership, then immediately starts bitching about the font. Did he pay for one? Sir Francis was a crazy scrambling quarterback. He was literally the beginning of the scrambling quarterbacks, right? Literally the beginning of the scrambling quarterbacks. You're correct. This is Holmquist. Yeah, there without Tarkington, there is no Patty Mahomes. There is no Steve Young. There is no Michael Vick. I feel for Vlad Guerrero Jr. Gutted and heartbroken. Really wanted to get a ring for Vlad Sr. Yeah, I'll call the game here, Miko. I'll call it here. Once we get back to the action, I'll be calling it for you, okay? You think Des Bryant caught that ball? Hell no, he didn't catch it. All right, here we go. Start of the third quarter, y'all. Brady likes the physicality that the Vikings are playing with today. McCarthy, as I mentioned, is 10 for 16 for 85 yards with 2 touchdowns and a pick. An 89.8 quarterback rating. Goff, 11 for 18, 115 yards, 1 touchdown, 98.1. The Vikings will receive the second half kickoff. How do I cancel my membership, says Hammer? No, don't take away the dollar. Don't take away the dollar, Hammer, or the 65 cents I get after YouTube gets their cut. Please don't do it. Please don't cancel your membership. I'll be off work tomorrow morning to watch the championship parade with all of the Dodger Nation. Brian J says I'm drunk. Miko says thank you. All right, 1st and 10 for the Vikes. From the 29. It's a handoff going right. Jones. Pickup of about 6. Or 3, depending on whether you're correct or wrong. A pickup of 3 on the right side by Jones. No, 6. Now he's going to rush for 3. This play right here, he's going to rush for 3. I would subscribe, but I need liquor money, says Brian J. I'm just messing with you. Don't worry, your 65 cents is safe. Handoff. Jones. 3-yard gain takes it close to a first. So it'll be 3rd and short. 3rd and short. Vikings going right to left on your TV screen. Lions left to right. Delicati up in here. Yay! What's up, Stella? Favorite player for me was Chris Carter and Corey Stringer. Handoff up the middle, but flags. We got flags. Laundry all over the field. This is usually a false start or something, or legal motion. Can I root for the Lions? Of course you can. Oh, offsides on the D. The D. First down, Vikings. First down, Vikings. Stella in a Viking stream. She go root for the other team. Go Joey Logano's hammer. Is that race going on right now, Hammer? I would imagine. Imagine. All right, back to pass. McCarthy on a 1st and 10. Going long. Going long. He grabbed him. Anyway, incomplete. Incomplete. McCarthy now 10 for 17. Feeling good, says Stella K. No problem, Miko. No problem. I apologize. I apologize. I wasn't calling it to your liking. All right, 13:24 clock running here. It's a 2nd and 10 from the Minnesota 43. McCarthy in the shotgun, running back to his right. He's going to run it. He's running it. A designed run up the middle takes it to midfield. So 3rd and 3. 7-yard gain. 7-yard gain. 3rd and 3. 13:02 clock running, 3rd quarter. McCarthy looking at his wristband, calling out the play in the huddle. They step to the line. McCarthy shotgun, running back in front of him in a trips right formation with a tight end down low. They bring Naylor in motion to the bottom. McCarthy back, steps up, rolling right, throws it across his body and behind Naylor. Incomplete. Incomplete. The punt team will head out. The punt team will head out here. McConnell going to try to hold on and defend this 3-point lead. Punt formation. Punts away. $1 million football over to the Lions. This is going to come down and be fair caught at the 7. 8 at the 8. So we'll go likely to a commercial here with 12:31 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Minnesota holding on to a 3-point lead, 17-14. Watch the highlights, me too. Do you mess with TikTok, Stella? Do you mess with TikTok at all? There's so many funny videos on TikTok. Hey, Val and everyone, back-to-back champs, Dodgers, congrats on 30K. Appreciate it, Miss Sarah. We need to pin our ears back, play defense. I don't do TikToks, says Stella. Alfredo says, hey, Val, I'm just here to say hi and ask who are the back-to-back world champions. You know, I don't know. Who are the back-to-back world champions? Could be those guys? Maybe these guys? Maybe these guys? He's alive. It's cold, huh? Do you have some soup? I thought you might have some in there. You don't have none? Sarah Smola, $5 Valhalla. Appreciate it, Sarah. Super sticker. Not the Blue Jays, is that G? Uh, 56 in the house. We got approaching 1,300 views. Average view duration, 5 minutes. We've lost approximately 10 subs. That World Series was fantastic, says Sarah. Handoff going left. Taken out to the 10-yard line. A short gain of about 2. It might have been the best World Series ever, Sarah, but I mean, it's easy to say when your team wins it. Easy to say when your team gets the dub. All right, Goff in the shotgun, back to pass, throw over the middle. It's a low one and it's incomplete, intended for St. Brown. So it's going to be 3rd and 8 again for the Lions. This Vikings defense has shown up today at Ford Field. They have definitely shown up today at Ford Field. 21 dropbacks for Goff. He's been sacked twice, but he's been pressured 11 times. 3rd and 8 from the 10. Goff in a shotgun with a running back behind him. 2 wideouts down low, 1 up high. They bring out and then back in. A quick throw to the running back. He's bumbling, stumbling. He's going to be short, but a late flag. The Vikings players are saying it's a hold. Sewell, the Lion, looks like he's injured. But holding on the offense, the Vikings will decline it, and the Lions will punt it right back to us. The Lions will be forced to punt it right back to us. Will Smith will always be a hero. Well, Rojas too. Y'all. We don't get to the Will Smith home run if Rojas doesn't hit his. I'm going to the parade, says 3 Deuce. My hero, Will Smith. I've always thought that Smitty was the most underrated guy in MLB, y'all, and now they know. Now they know. Now they know. Biggie Rowe is clutch. They pick up the flag on the offensive holding, and they're still going to have to punt it. They're still going to have to punt this bad boy. Don't sleep on Muncie. I think Muncie's the one in danger of not being back, personally, but I don't know. This punt is away, and it'll come down in the 30. A fair caught at the 30. So the Vikes take possession of the $1 million football. We go to a commercial with 11:24 to go in the 3rd. Truth is, it took all of the guys on the field, and even that late sub, Andy Pajes. How many times have you watched that Pajes running over Hernandez for the catch, y'all? Just blew him up. Just blew him up. I just don't know, y'all. I don't know, but do the Dodgers go after that Japanese Babe Ruth guy? You know what he plays, right? You know what position he plays. He plays 1st and 3rd. So I don't know. Is Max's contract up? I don't know where everybody's contracts are at. But they're going to make changes. The Dodgers have to get younger. They have to get younger, Chat. Yep, Murakami. I feel like the Dodgers will at least talk about bringing in Murakami. And what is the labor situation going into next year? I keep hearing about a salary cap. Is the labor contract up? Could they get locked out? Every inning was dramatic. It's crazy. That's why I don't think I feel hungover from like booze, but I do feel hungover. I'm not gonna lie. I'm emotionally drained. Kind of burned out, a bit. But that's a long ass season, y'all. How many games did I do? 200? 250? How many games did I do? After next year, the labor deal expires. How many total games did I do this year, y'all? 200? I mean, talking about the Dodgers only, not counting everything else. If there is a lockout, it will happen after next season. Stressful World Series. So maybe they get that Murakami before a pending salary cap. First and 10. Throw over the middle. Caught by Jefferson. He gets back up. And by the time he goes down, he's at midfield. So a 20-yard gain takes it to the 50. Jones might be hurt for the Vikings. They're looking at his shoulder, collarbone area. They say he's been in the medical tent for 10 minutes. So Mason in as the running back, McCarthy under center on a 1st and 10 from the 49. Handoff up the middle. Turns his back, does Mason, and pushes forward for 5. Pushes forward for a 5-yard gain. So glad we came out on top. You at least did 67, says Mick. Lions cannot score, says Stella, of course. We need this win more than you guys, Stella. We need it. We need this win more than you do. Oh, fumbled snap. Fumbled snap, y'all. McCarthy drops on it. All right, 3rd and 7 is the down and distance. The ball now on the 40, on the Detroit 46 and a half. McCarthy in the shotgun. Spread formation. McCarthy throws it. Right side. Is it a catch? First down, Vikes. Jefferson goes off the field limping slightly here. Dude, the only way GM I could have been better is if it was played to Chavez Ravines as Allen. Yeah, you're right, man. It would have been beautiful if we could have won it at home. You were right, Al. They are not my team, but I went to U of M, so I had many exes who cheered for them. Too funny. I think they're going to review this to see if Jefferson did catch it. He got kneed. I think this ball might be moving. That might be incomplete. The TV announcers say that it's a catch. We go to a commercial break. We go to a commercial break, chat. I don't know. I might as well drop a commercial, but don't exactly pay. Lions look pretty good at Kansas City, says CJ. I think the Lions are one of the top 5-10 teams in the league, personally, but I think they are. Boom, boom, boom. I don't even want to look to see how bad I'm getting my tail kicked here, y'all. But I do, because I'm a glutton for punishment. I am an absolute glutton for punishment, chat. CeeLo got about 376. This Football Nation guy is taking over. He is taking over. He's doing Sarah Small's Colts Steelers game. Grossi always 10K in Grossi stream for the Packers. Wagner probably doing the what about Vikings now by Chat Sports? Yeah, 2.8K. I remember when this kid on Chat Sports Vikings had his own channel on YouTube. Had his own channel before he signed on with them. Chat Sports is a huge media company now, y'all. A huge media company. But Patrick here had his own channel and he struggled while he was in college. I love their headsets they have, though. I freaking love their headsets, y'all, but I think those are legit, like they're plugged into a soundboard. I don't know what they pay for this, like to be a host, but I've seen the jobs on Indeed. I have seen the jobs on Indeed. Need a good old skull chant, says Miko. Maybe I'll go back to the to the Viking setup, Miko, for Viking games. Maybe I'll go back to that. We had a lot of Viking specific items on that old setup. I think I still have it. All right, so the Vikings going to punt here. Punt is away. It'll be fair caught. No, wait, maybe not. He tried to run it, but he's taken down at about the 8. Taken down at the 8. Chat Sports begs for donations and do shots of colored water. It's a corporation, Kubler. It's a full-on corporation. They have human resources. They got the whole 9 yards. They've got people that do all the graphics for them. The host just shows up. The host just shows up, chat. His station pops up first as Miko. Yeah, they got full social media teams. They're on all the platforms, whether it be YouTube, TikTok, all of it. I could outdrink those fools on my worst days, says Hammer. 1st and 10, shotgun formation. Goff gonna wait, throw it right side, incomplete, overthrows the intended receiver, Montgomery, out of the backfield. Yeah, but you literally can go on Indeed, y'all, and get a gig working for Chat Sports, calling games. Second and 10. 2nd and 10 from the 9. Goff in the shotgun with a running back to his right. He's going to throw it to that running back again. Tackle that fool. There we go. Tackled after a loss of about 2. This Brian Flores defense showed up to play today. Showed up to play in Detroit. I'm glad the Dodgers won. Team USA. If they have HR, it's 100% colored water in the shot glasses. Need a can of Skol, says Bruce Davis. Bruce, you and I have to talk, Bruce. Run on the left side. Fumble. Vikings pick it up. Smith. Let's go.
Bruh, 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 bruh.
Give us that $1 million football. Mr. Bruce, you and I have to talk, sir. You one of them fellas that quit on our Dodgers. You are one of them ones that quit. Just saying. Viking Pride says Michael Cedillos. Chris L putting up them Vikings emojis. Chris is in almost all the Viking streams. 1st and 10 for the Vikes from the Detroit 35. Handoff. Mason. Mason. There we go. Nice little pickup. An 8-yard gain on the left side. I didn't quit, Val. I was pissed. Same thing. Same thing. How you feeling today? I feel okay, Dree. I feel okay. Like I've said a number of times, I'm not like hungover, drunk type hungover, but I definitely am a kind of burnt out. Um, kind of burnt out. I feel extremely tired, emotionally drained. Throw caught by Addison at the 10-yard line, and the Vikings are in the red zone. 7:24 clock running here in the third quarter. Goal says Miko. The most positive Dodger Otani backer in the streams is Kubler. You ever have your cigarette stick to your lips? Absolutely. Who doesn't? A run up the middle takes it to the 8. So maybe a 1-yard, 2-yard gain. So I guess numb is the word I'm looking for, D or Dree. I think numb. So grateful though. So grateful for the community. So happy that the community got another World Series win. Proud of the channel, proud of the support. But here we go. 2nd and 7. McCarthy under center. Fakes the handoff. He's going to try to roll right as Hutch gets to him, and he throws it out of bounds. Incomplete. So 3rd down now. 3 points would be nice here, but 7 points would be even nicer. 6:13 to go here in the third quarter. Vikings nursing a 3-point lead. Justin Jefferson on the floor. The turf at Ford Field. The way he's laying, it looks to me like cramps. It looks to me like he's got a cramp issue that's going on. But I am not a doctor. But I did stream the Dodgers' 2nd consecutive World Series last night. Theo Sam Eagle putting up them Dodgers emojis. We're in a commercial break, chat. In a commercial break. We got 76 in the house. I believe that's our high for today. I believe that is our high for today. We're almost at 1,500 views, y'all. Almost. Yep. This week, y'all, we'll set our sights on catching the algorithm for both the Lakers and the Vikes. See if we can find us a new little wave to ride. But I think the Dodgers World Series parade starts tomorrow morning at 9 my time, maybe 10. But irregardless, I will be on for a reaction stream as I watch the parade on whatever I watch it on. How many we had yesterday? It was the record. It was the biggest stream ever on the channel, Stella. Biggest stream ever. It beat those one of them college football games I did last year. I used to be a certified Red Cross first aid CPR instructor. I'll back any of Val's medical opinions. Yeah. You're certified, bro. I was certified. I was CPR certified. I also passed the EMT exam. I passed the EMT exam and then was like, I ain't doing this shit because I don't like blood. All right, Jefferson looks like he's up on the Vikings sideline. I think this is from that hit he took a while ago uh, by that other fella's knee. But Jefferson has 2 drinks in his hand. Adam Thielen checks in on 3rd and 7. McCarthy in a shotgun. I see Naylor and Hawkinson out there as well. Trips right formation. Lions rush 4. McCarthy rolling right. He's going to run it. Touchdown, Vikes. Touchdown, Vikes. McCarthy runs it in. He does the gritty. Have the Vikings found their quarterback, chat? Have we found him? 3rd touchdown of the day, 2 through the air, 1 on the ground. I was over 5,000. I think the high was 54. 54. All right, here goes the extra point. It's good, yo. So a 10-point lead. The Vikings go into Detroit, and they've got a 10-point lead with 6:04 to go in the 3rd quarter. It is the Vikings' futures as home quiz. Found him if they can stay healthy, says Kubler. I was a combat lifesaver back in 04-06 in Baghdad for the U.S., says Joseph. Thanks for your service, Joseph. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Carthy kind of set up that linebacker there, kind of acted like he was going to run it inside and then okey doked him to the outside to get to the pylon. Him and Adam Thielen are laughing it up on the sideline there, going over. Thielen might have had a block over there as well. Of course, they would get good right about the time that I can't see him anymore. All right, kick away. He'll bring it out 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. Out to the 41. So an excellent return. First and goal here. Panthers score. Rico Dowell. Panthers lead at 13-6 over the Packers. This could be a good day for Minnesota in the standings. 95% of the games you did. Dodgers hangover day, says Bob Phipps. Oh, get him! Get him! Got sacked. Off sacked by Hargrave on that 1st and 10. Coyote in the house? What does that mean? What's going on, Bob Phipps? What's up, buddy? All right, so we got an injured Lion. We go to a commercial with 5:48 to go in the third quarter. Vikings 24, Lions 14. Lieutenant Decker was injured on the play. No, left tackle Decker. Sorry, Cubes. I was like, who the hell is Lieutenant Decker? Mark Wiley says Dodger love. Strutting, bar hopping, rubbing it into all the haters. There you go, Bobby. You got a Dodger hat on? When Val said he okey doked him, I got those professional broadcaster vibe chills. You guys are insane. Theo, are you playing Call of Duty right now, sir? During my football game? Back to pass. I mean, are you playing Battlefield? Caught! I'm on Ross St. Brown, takes it to the 50. Close to it. So it's going to be 3rd and 3 for the Lions here. Lions probably feel like they got to get points here. A blitz. Quick throw. Big tight end. First down and more. Right. The other tight end. I know Theo's playing Battlefield 6. I know he is. I know he's out there leveling up his weapons. 1st and 10. Makes the handoff. Throw over the middle. Caught. Caught by Williams at the 30. Another Lions first down. Vikings better not go sleep here. They better not go to sleep. This Lion team can put up a lot of points quick. And they've done it on him a number of times in the past few years. They better not rest on this 10-point lead. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Detroit moving. Down by 10. Off under center, kind of a bunch formation with a single wide receiver down low. And we got a penalty. I think it's going to be a false start. False start on the offense. So back them up 5. Dodgers hat and the Tommy Bahama Jackie Robinson limited shirt. Nice. Nice. Wow. Strutting around, baby. Let's go. Sunday afternoon. Today is see my mom and get in line at DQ. I will get to BF when I get home. There you go. What we getting at the Dairy Queen, Theo? 1st and 15. Run on the left side. Vikings are going to win, says Aiden Linder. Hope so. Hope we get that dub. Goff now 16 for 25, 157, and 1 touchdown. 2:52 clock running here in the third quarter. Goff under center, 2 wideouts to his right, and a running back behind him. Vikings send 5, a flag. This is usually holding on the offense. You're at the game, Aiden? I'm going to go caramel and Butterfinger Blizzard. So an illegal shift and a holding call, 2 penalties. The Vikings accept the holding call. Bet you that Tommy Bahama Jackie Robinson shirt is nice, Bobby. I bet you that's nice. I like it, man. I'm in the front row when the Vikings score, says Aiden. There you go. 2nd and 23, back to pass. Quick slant. He'll find Laporta. But that's going to make it a 3rd and long. .213 clock running here in the third quarter. 3rd and 14, back to pass. The throw, left side, caught. We didn't tackle. And a 1st down by Williams, the wide receiver. So they convert. They convert on a 3rd and 14 with an 18-yard hookup. You got to tackle there, baby. You got to tackle when it's man-to-man on that side. They just mentioned Yamamoto fastball to describe that throw. Back to pass. Throw over the middle. Incomplete, intended for Williams. Where's the ball? Are they in the red zone? Oh, yeah, they are. What is going on with Williams of the Lions? He was like a big part of their offense last year. 2nd and 10 now from the Viking 17. Goff under center. It's a handoff going left. Gibbs forced out of bounds after a 3-yard gain. How'd the Dodgers do last night? I don't know, Co. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch the Dodger game last night, buddy. I was door dashing. Last night, so I wasn't able to do it. 3rd and 6. Back to pass is Goff. Sacked him. Sacked. Fool. Eric Wilson in on the sack. This Vikings defense feeling it today, chat. Say 6-7. Have the Doyers do that. What's that? Let's go, Dodgers. I know that game Wasn't a big deal, says Co. Yeah, no big deal. All right, here we go. Field goal attempt on 4th and 17. It's going to be a 41-yard attempt, and it's good. All right, so the Lions do get points, Chet. They do get 3. Northwestern versus USC. Friday night. I think Lakers have games this week on Monday. No, tonight, Monday, and Friday. I'm not sure. Here, I'm gonna say another number, Aiden. I'm gonna say another number, Aiden. I'm gonna say 86. 86 is the number, Aiden. Enjoy your time away. Enjoy your 24-hour timey outie. If your goal was to piss me off, good job. You've now been 86th. All right, kick away. $1 million football over to the Vikes. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Go, baby! Go, baby! A flag. Touchdown. But a flag came out about halfway through that bad boy. Damn it. Returned it all the way, but a flag's going to bring it back. A 99-yard kickoff return for the Tutty. Holding on the receiving team. All right, we're through 3, y'all. We are through 3 quarters, headed to the 4th. Damn it. I passed on the game in solidarity with Val, missing the game, door dashing. It just didn't feel right to watch it when Val couldn't. My Nebraska team lost to USC, but we lost our quarterback. PS flag. Your boy Doncic is averaging 44 points. Those spoilers had me irate last night. Your BS flag. Rather light in the chat today. I guess everybody is too tired. No, it's the transition to another sport, Co. The majority of my channel is Dodgers. I do have some Viking berserkers and homies, but they rather watch them young kids. They rather watch them professional young kids. But we'll catch it. I'll find a wave. I'm either going to catch that Laker wave or I'm going to catch the NFL wave here. But I'll catch one of them. You can't keep me down for long. Whew. Shoo. Can't keep me down for long, chat. Yeah, I'm way off on the Vikes, Co. I'm a Viking berserker, says Holmquist. There's the general, y'all. The general has hit the love seat, y'all. Yeah, I'll catch one of them, y'all. I got some ideas. I'm going to throw in some funny shit that pops up on the regular basis. I still like my NFL setup, but I got work to do on the Lakers. So the hold occurred at the 35, and it was right where the runner came through. Yep, that's a clear holding call, chat. Easy call too for the officials. But start of the fourth quarter, Vikings with the ball at the 24-26. McCarthy fakes the handoff, quick throw, Jefferson, and he dives to preserve himself at the 30. So a 5-yard gain and another injured Lion. This time Roberts, I believe. Robertson injured for the Lions, number 21. He's on his feet, but he's in considerable discomfort. Vikings deserve a win today, says Edward. What do you think about him being in late? Oh, about him putting Kim in late in the game? Is what it is, y'all. I'm excited to see what happens with Kim next year, y'all. I can't wait to see him at spring training. 2nd and 6. Handoff. Mason. Mason, a little 3-yard gain on the left side. There's holding on every play, says Hammer. Yeah, that was pretty obvious, and it was right where the runner busted through. Right where he busted through, my man. All right, 14:08, clock running here in the fourth quarter. Vikings with a 3rd and 3 on their own 32. McCarthy in the shotgun. Trips right formation. He looks right. Hutchinson's coming to get him. McCarthy goes down. And it's Hutchinson, y'all. Hutchinson in on the stop. So the Vikings will have to punt it, and Detroit will try to go down and take the tie. Get the tie. Happy he got to play. Where's Jones? Yeah, I think he got hurt in that earlier quarter, Holmquist. Punt is away. Oop, $1 million football over to the Lions. Penalty flag late. Val Kim is from South Korea. Correct. Correct. Kim was the the MVP of the KBL like 2 out of the last 3 years. All right, so I guess they get the Viking guy for running out of bounds on the kick return, on the kick recovery team. So they'll tack on 15. Cody is back. That's right on games. Not sure what you're asking, Carmen. Didn't know that about Kim. Yeah, he was a badass over there in the KBL, yo. He was a little badass. I'm gonna try to talk to him at a training camp next year because he's that guy. He's nice to everybody. That penalty is on the same guy that held on the touchdown return. He needs to find his own way home and never play another down for the Vikes. Oh. I was hoping your boy Shohei would hit the go-ahead homer. All's well that ends well. I think we're asking too much of Otani, personally. I mean, it's over, right? We win a World Series. But I think as fans, we're asking too much of him. And I think that comes from the gambling stuff. I think it comes from people making their bets and depending on him to do something spectacular every game. Let him just be what he is, the best baseball player ever, and be thankful that we get to see it. Yeah, throw him off the team, Cubes. Moto is lights out. So happy for Yamamoto, y'all. Weird. Okay, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Lions from the 40. A pitch. Montgomery up the middle and a 10-yard run. Takes it to midfield. Yamamoto's worst outing, y'all, was the game that I went to here in Arizona. That was the worst game of the season for him. And I totally went into that game thinking he was going to throw a no-hitter. I was convinced in my mind, I had dreamt it, that he was going to throw a no-hitter in that game with me in attendance, and he got absolutely rocked. And it was a totally different guy from the guy that showed up in the postseason and late in the year for the Dodgers. Out of sunflower seeds. I can't be eating sunflower seeds no more. My teeth are too fucked up. You win as a team and you lose as a team. I understand the individual talent, but it's a team effort. Facts. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. People think that because Otani makes all that money that he owes him something. A run up the middle. Montgomery only gets 1 or 2 there. It's going to make it 3rd down and about 4. Yep, because Otani makes all that money, people think they owe him something. But that's what it takes to get the best player ever, is what they paid him. And it's paid off. The Dodgers have already won 2 World Series with him. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 is the down and distance. Goff in the shotgun. It's a handoff going right. Montgomery. Vikings defense up to the task. They haul him down there on 3rd. That's going to make it 4th. What do the Lions do here? Dan Campbell, known for taking risks, it sure looks like he's leaving the offense out on the field. All right, Goff in the shotgun, running back to his right. Kind of a bunch formation, back to pass. He has time. Caught by Laporta. And a 1st down. 1st down to Sam Laporta. That goes quiet. We approach 2,000 views. I want to move to this secondary screen for a bit. All right, 1st and 10 from the Minnesota 24. It's a handoff up the middle. A very, very short gain. Broncos, Texans. Bo Nix to R.J. Harvey, 27-yard touchdown, and they are tied at 15 in the 4th quarter. Steve Schmidt in the house. We're the world champs. Hell yeah, we are. I was all set up today to take a pounding, no cares, but the Vikings have to F with me. Illegal block in the back called on the Lions. So they got to replay first. Money pays for talent, but you can't. Money for a lifetime fan, says Holmquist. Yeah, they're going to make us sweat this out, Cubes. Guaranteed. Guaranteed this shit's going to be a nail biter right here. 1st and 20 now. Back to pass. Goff steps up, going long, right side. Incomplete. Way over the head of the intended receiver, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Holding on the offense again. Oh my God. The Lions shooting themselves in the foot. So it's back to 2nd and 20 now. 2nd and 20 with 9:30 to go here in the 4th quarter. Vikings trying to hold a 7-point lead. Shotgun formation. Vikings send the house, but it's a quick pass to the outside. St. Brown dragged out of bounds by Greenard after a short gain. I haven't been listening or watching today. Is JJ today? Yeah, the quarterback and the wideout both in the game. A big game for JJ McCarthy, Schmidt. Big day, got 3 touchdowns. 3rd and long here. 3rd and 14. Vikings dropping back into coverage. Smitty bails. A pass right side, caught by St. Brown, tackled at the 20. So it'll be 4th and about 5. And St. Brown is on his back, injured. Off for the game, 21 for 32, 216 yards and a touchdown. We're at 91 in the chat, y'all. That's our high for today. Thanks for being here. I'll be doing more NFL as the season progresses. So they're out tending to St. Brown, who's laying flat on his back on the Ford Field turf. And St. Brown is up, headed to the Lions sideline. Let's go defense as Holmquist. Vikes have really stifled your boy Gibbs today, says Cole. Here we go. 4th and 5. They're going for it. All right, Laporta out there. Probably high up in the progression. Shotgun formation, 5 wide. Oh, he jumped off sides. Shit. One of the Vikings didn't hold his water. Neutral zone infraction. That'll be an automatic 1st down. Jesus. The veteran Goff gets him on the hard count. What are you doing, Grenard? You knew he was going to do that. So they're arguing that Goff might have All right, so St. Brown tried to come back in. They send him back to the sideline. They said there was not a snap. So he has to wait a snap. There's some guy named Tesla that just entered the game. How the F do you do that? Chargers just iced the win in Tennessee despite losing half of their O line, including Alt. So 1st and 10 now. They are in the red zone. Montgomery, the running back, next to Goff in the shotgun. Back to pass. The throw short, incomplete, behind the intended receiver, right. And we got another one down on the ground. Montgomery down on the ground for the Lions. This is the left guard. Magnum or whatever. So 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 is the down and distance. All right, they're going to go to a commercial break, chat. I'll drop a quick commercial too. How many people were up at 3 watching every Dodger highlight? Me? Well, 2 a.m. 2 a.m. And then when I woke up this morning before I was waiting for this game to start. Some of the TikToks towards the Jays were brutal, y'all. Absolutely brutal. They were insanely brutal. The Pukers just scored also, says Kubler. Watching Steve Nelson's call of the final play here. Biggest moment last night was Rojas's homer. From backs against the wall to back, they cement their dynasty. Look at Rick Monday. Rick Monday looks bored. Who went to extras, I knew we'd take it. How's Big Zig? He's headed back home. Headed back home. He didn't talk much, and I didn't push. So he was very disappointed, though. He was definitely very. Anyway, they cart off this lion. Monogamy might be a broken ankle. Zig probably rolling into the crib right about now or taking a nap. But I didn't push too much. I didn't talk a lot of shit. That's not my jam. Run this side, Gibbs. Met by the Vikings defense. Metellus. We got 7:40 clock running here in the fourth quarter. Vikings holding on to a 7-point lead. This is going to be a 3rd and 9 for the Lions. What are the division standings of the Vikings win? I don't even pay attention. I think the Vikes are way down there. I don't think we're like anywhere near the top. 3rd and 9 from the Minnesota 14 and flags. False start. False start on the Lions. Number 68. Lots of good Blue Jays fans. I've been on their side of these. I like it a lot better on this side, says Schmidt. I teased Bobby, from Beantown Breakdown a bit. I sent him a graphic that showed Mookie with four, all of Mookie's championships, 3 of them now with the Dodgers. 3rd and 14, shotgun formation, back to pass. Get him! Sacked! Jalen Redmond in on the sack of Goff. 5th sack of the day by the Vikings defense. We're at the bottom at 3 and 4, says Joseph Allen. Packers are losing. We're beating the Lions, so we should creep up, hopefully. All right, going to be a field goal attempt here. Field goal attempt from the left hash. It'll be a 45-yard attempt. Kick is up. Blocked! Blocked! Go! 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 Out of bounds. Inside the 20. Rogers returns it. The blocked field goal attempt. Vikings with a chance to seal the deal here now. Make it a 2-score game. Steelers crushing Indy. Let's go. This is Brett Wade. Let's go, baby. He takes it to the 25, it looked like, chat. So we were already in field goal range. Already in field goal range. So unless we screw it up, we should at the very least make it a 2-score game. But it is blocked by Williams and another defender. McCarthy under center. They bring a tight end in motion. A pitch going right. Mason goes out of bounds. Mason out of bounds after a 5-yard gain. Up here in Bemidji, Minnesota, where I bleed purple, says Brett Wade TV. J.J. McCarthy, baby. Blocked field goals on the upswing this season, says Dog Catcher. Literally, right, Dog Catcher? Hard to kick a field goal if you're not kicking it up. 2nd and 5 from just outside the 20. McCarthy in the shotgun, fakes the handoff. He's looking to run it. Cuts up field. It looks like a first down, but a flag on the play. Usually a hold. Usually a hold on the offense. Holding offense number 74. So back him up. You so punny. Some row up in here. My Colts getting their butts kicked, says Sarah. I was afraid of the moment being too big for JJ playing against the Lions in his first game back. He looks great. Yeah, he does. Handoff. Addison. 20. First down, baby. 16-yard gain. We're back in the red zone. Nothing to worry about, Sarah. It's the NFL. All right, 1st and 10 from the Detroit 15. JJ under center, already with 3 tutties. It's a handoff. Mason going left, trying to get the corner. Stiff arm. 10, 5. Out of bounds at the 2. Another flag. God dang it. Another flag. Holding on the defense. So automatic first down. McNeil of the Lions called for holding, defensive holding. So it's going to be 1st and goal from like the 2-yard line. I don't think we ever busted 100 in the chat. I don't think so. Did you hear about the Dodgers? Who? 1st and goal from the 1. I formation. Handoff. Up the middle. Nope. Nope. 4:17. Clock running here in the 4th quarter. Minnesota with a 7-point lead. They were a huge underdog in this game. I believe the Lions were favored by a touchdown or more going into it. And Detroit has to stop them here, y'all, and they cannot let them get that field goal. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. All right, bunch formation. Single setback behind McCarthy, who's under center. They bring Addison in motion. McCarthy going to roll. Throw. Incomplete. Intended for Jefferson on the near side. Arnold in on coverage for the Lions. So 3rd and goal. They're kind of a big deal. Carmen holding down the fort. Just think, I'll be at least 5 months before we get to listen to B.S. Boyd. I hope he shows up for the parade stream tomorrow, y'all. I hope BL shows up for the parade. But he might be done. He might have left. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, I formation. Takes the handoff. McCarthy rolling left. Tucks it. Gets blown up at the 3. Blown up at the 3, so we'll send the field goal unit out with 3:33 to go here in the 4th quarter. It's already 2 o'clock. All right, here comes Reichert. All right, trying to make it a 2-score game. Right downtown, bang! Again, Detroit has all 3 timeouts. Parade, I love a parade. Patriots just clinched their game by 1 point. He's shopping flea markets. Who's shopping? Seems maybe KOC. What was that? Seems maybe KOC can coach after all. Good job, Vikings has tamed the wizard. So this was our worst Viking stream in a bit, y'all, but it's going to be a dub, so I'll take it. I will take it. Boyd drives an automatic transmission because he doesn't believe in clutch. I had the $1 million football on the wrong side for that whole drive, y'all. Why don't y'all tell me? Why don't you tell me? You know I'm encumbered today. You know I'm encumbered. Somebody tell me when I got the $1 million football on the wrong side. 2-score leads is Chris L. Vikes fans don't realize how good they have it with KOC, like the Rams with McVay. Return 20, 25. Tackled at the. Oh, did he fumble it? No. He's down at the 30. So doubleheader next week. Let's see if I got a chance to see the Vikes again. No, Vikings play the Ravens at home next week, and it's got Giants Bears showing in my area. So I'm probably going to miss my first Viking game next week. Ain't that a bitch? Carolina just defeated the Packers, they just said. All right, so the 31-yard line, Goff in a shotgun with Gibbs to his right, duos to the left. A throw over the middle, caught by St. Brown for a short gain. Back to pass is Goff, going deep. St. Brown takes it past midfield, first down. So the Lions don't be bullshitting. They don't be bullshitting, yo. AOC overrated is the reason for the 3-4 record. F the Packers. Bray Simmons in the house. Lose to the Panthers. All right, St. Brown limping off again. He's been roughed up in this one. He done definitely been roughed up a bit. All right, run. I don't know if he got it. 2:15 clock running here in the fourth. Where the hell is my betting thing at? Did I not turn on betting? All right, fans are booing him at Ford Field there. There's some Viking fans that are pretty happy, though. We're at the 2-minute warning, y'all. Vikings 27, Lions 17. They go to commercial playing the Gap bands. You dropped the bomb on me, baby. You dropped the bomb on me. Packers have lost to the Panthers and Browns. That tells me they're an undisciplined team. KOC is a backup quarterback and a rookie. What does the guy have to do? I like KOC. I just think we've been drafting like shit. I do agree that Quessy has failed in his general manager spot. You're a Vikings fan and a Dodgers fan. Interesting. I kind of my parents were Viking fans. Sumomir, I can't say your name. No way I can say your name. But my parents were Vikings fans, and then we moved to LA, and I picked all my other teams. So Dodgers, Lakers, Kings. But I was kind of assigned the Viking fandom. Or the curse, however you want to look at it. Have you watched the last few games? KOC completely effed up the Chargers game. Bet Lakers 69-69 says Hammer. Once Wentz was injured in London, he should have been put on the IR instead of playing a quarterback that was half dead. This next year, there'll be idiots saying, fire Dave Roberts. Did you all see my community post last night on the channel? Did you see my community post calling out the people that quit on the Dodgers? Did you all see that? I might have been a little cranky. Cranky. Here's what it reads. Set my record for dislikes on a stream. Get in the foxhole ready to battle or GTFO. You couch managers have never battled for your team. Be better, seriously. This championship for me is for the real Dodger fans. Buy a Dodger fanatic. Let's have a parade and try to get there. Wait, down at the 2. There's shit going on in here. They might look at this, but I missed it. Williams, 1, 2, 3. I think that's a tutty. I think that's a touchdown for the Lions. Jamison Williams. So they make it closer. But still, again, the Vikings were a heavy underdog in this one. Fair weathers have given the diehards a bad look. Fox is trying to sell this as like a game where the Lions are, coming back. They got to try an onside kick that is literally impossible nowadays. 1:55 on the clock. They do have 3 timeouts, though. Don't blow this, Vikes. Please don't blow this. Yeah, me too, DC. It's good. That's part of the reason, DC, that channels beat me as far as views. CeeLo, his chat was filled, absolutely filled with Dodger haters. And of course, the other kid that was doing real well, CeeLo's buddy, was a Blue Jay fan. But Minnesota going to get this football where you got 3-point lead. Push off by Jamison. Vikings defense ends and safeties need more muscles. Who? Still on, baby. Yeah. Longest game ever? It started at 11. It is a long one, huh? Like right at 3. A lot of injured guys. You tell me you don't feel good, huh? Huh? You took a test? Uh-oh. It came out positive? Oh no, baby. All right, kick away. It'll be returned. 10, 15, 20. Damn. COO has COVID, y'all. We could have had Kyle Hamilton. Yeah, I wanted Hamilton in that draft, James. I really did. We took that sign kid, right? All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Vikes from the 23. Busted play. McCarthy. McCarthy turns it into positive yardage. Mason goes the wrong way. It will soon, COO. Yeah, she just took the test. We got the test here at the house, and she's got it, y'all. She hadn't been feeling right for a couple days. Her coworker came into work last week. Her coworker knew she had COVID last week and came into work. And they didn't make her go home. 2nd and 6. Handoff. Up the middle. And the defense holds for Detroit. So second timeout just called by the Lions. And that sucks. That means I'm probably going to get that shit, y'all. All right, so it's going to be 3rd and 5 with 1:41 to go in the fourth quarter. Vikings with a 3-point lead. Third and 5. McCarthy in a shotgun, running back in front of him. Trips right formation. Come on, Rook. Back to pass. Throw. Back shoulder. Nailer. First down, Vikes. First down, Vikes. A perfect back shoulder throw. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's over. Victory formation, baby. Uh, 16-yard dot, he says. McCarthy's final stat line 14 for 25, 143 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. One final kneel down. Upset of the week. What a game. What's up, Deanna? All right, I haven't picked the Viking song yet, y'all, so it's going to be loud in the hall. Let's go. Vikings win. Vikings win. Vikings win.
Yeah! It's that time again. You know where you at? Valhalla, let's get it. Turn the sound up. Lights down low, but the screen bright, glowing. Another game day, yeah, the energy flowing. Valhalla's on the mic, yeah, the host with the most. From the west to the Midwest, we raising the toast for the boys in blue. Dodger fan, we run deep while the other fans sleep. These the promises we keep. Every pitch, every swing in the chat, we all in. This ain't just a stream, this is straight up call, and we getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight. For the purple and gold or the blue and white. From the Calico sun to the Minnesota cold. For the Vikings faithful, stories yet to be told. Skull Vikes in the house, hear the war horn sound. Best sports talk on the tube, just look around. Then we switching the lanes for the other purple and gold. Laker Nation stand up, watch the legends unfold. This a place for the fans by a real fanatic. The passion is real, man, the vibe's automatic. We getting loud in the hall tonight. Got the whole chat vibing, feeling right. Valhalla's calling, yeah, the game is on. We be here till the victory is won. We getting loud in the hall tonight. For the purple and gold or the blue and white. Yeah, you see the vision, you feel the pride. Hit that subscribe, nowhere to hide. Smash it like button, show them we here. Become a member, make the message clear. You ain't just a viewer, you part of the crew. Showing that support, yeah, we seeing you. Yeah! The hall is live. Valhalla Sports Talk. We here all day. Let's go!
All right, so the Vikings get the win 27-24, y'all. The stream itself didn't win very well, but I think our high in the chat was like 115. It'll be 2,400 views. But I'll be back later tonight for Lakers versus Heat here on the channel. That's a late start, 7:30. So we're gonna be up late tonight, and then I'll be doing that Dodgers victory parade tomorrow here on the channel before Lakers versus Portland tomorrow night, and then we finally get a day off on Tuesday. Vikings aren't winning anything, says Thomas B. We here all day. Let's go. But thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Not my best performance, my best show. Like I said, I'm just kind of burned out and maybe hungover. I don't know. I don't think so, but maybe I get some food in me and feel better by tonight, or maybe I got fucking COVID. Who knows? I sadly have to head out for now. Hope to catch some of the next stream. See you then, says John Matthews. The Lakers play at 6:30 California time. Yeah, 7:30 mine. Say it, V. I don't have a Laker win song yet. I don't have one. I got some loaded, but I haven't paid for the rights, y'all. I haven't paid for the rights on a Laker one or a Viking one. I just can't pick the Laker one. I've got a number of them created. I've even sent a couple of them to Rob to see what he thought, since he's what's Bo Nix doing here? Anywho, I'll look through it and try to get one here. We got to improve the product, obviously, and catch a wave to try to turn this around from the algorithm for the Dodgers. Viking fan since Warren Moon. I hope you aren't COVID. Lions had everyone fooled. Their defense just as awful as last year. Luka versus Heat should be a good contest. And we're going to do dog catchers Portland Trailblazers tomorrow night, y'all. I don't know when LeBron's supposed to come back. Take a bunch of vitamin C and D, Val, and some zinc. This is a tie ball game, this Denver-Houston game, with 29 seconds to go, 15-15. The Broncos are driving. Bring back the longboats and the horn blast for the Viking streams. I might. But again, I probably won't be able to see the next few because I don't have the NFL package. I don't intend on paying for it either. So it is what it is. I don't even think I have Red Zone. I don't even think I have the Red Zone channel. The LA Dodgers bought another championship. Thomas, I feel like you're in here being quite aggressive, sir. I feel like you're in here being quite aggressive. You said my Vikings sucks and the Dodgers bought a championship. Thomas B, do you have a problem with me? Money well spent. Call it from a bar, says Hammer. See, you can never do that, though, Hammer, because they always play music. But I do know how to do that, Hammer. But I've every time I've ever tried to go into a sports bar, it's impossible to do because there's always music playing. Copyrighted music. Top 5 payroll. Beat another top 5 payroll team. Fake news. Yeah, I know how to stream from my phone. Oh, shit. All right, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. Unless I absolutely change my mind, y'all, I should be up for Lakers Heat later. But we'll see. I'm out. Bo Nix down to the 10. They about to win this. I'm out, y'all. Peace. Later, everybody.